presentation, and I'm going to be asking us all to turn your attention to my right, your left, in some instances directly, as some persons would say, before you. So directly in front of you. I'm going to ask us all to turn our attention here to this video for this screen for persons here. And for persons on this side, I'm going to ask you to turn your attention now to the video on the screen. Thank you.
Projects, more than 10 communities across the island, and more than 20,000 persons impacted by the Community Outreach through Partnership for Empowerment COPE initiative.
The COPE initiative is that space that allows women and men and their families to have a coping mechanism, hence the name COPE. COPE really speaks to community outreach through Partnership for Empowerment. And what it does is that it allows groups of women and their families to cope against a number of obstacles and challenges. As you know, we've had lots of reports that have been generated based on studies that have been done. And one of the studies that I saw certainly spoke to disproportionate access that women had and the complaints that they had that some women were able to gain access to loans, finances. They were able to purchase stuff because they had the capital to purchase, and some were not able to purchase because they didn't have the seed capital, they didn't have the staff, they didn't have the infrastructure, the mechanism, the machinery and all of that. They didn't have access to the World Wide Web, so they couldn't be selling the products in spaces where other persons were selling it. Some saw that gender-based violence was a big issue, but they had nothing that they could use to do the work that was required. To be exact, July 26, 2019, we recognized that we could give the support to these groups. And so we had a launch of COPE on July 26, 2019 with 8 partners. We got $14.4 million out of our budget, which to us was a lot, but to them perhaps was not as large. And we sort of thought of having at least 8 groups that we could support. We had many more groups that asked for support, but that's the best we could have done at the time. And so we had 8 groups, and among the 8 groups, we split up the funds so that each person, based on a proposal that they sent in to say, this is what they want to do, we were able to give them the funds. And today, 2023, we are very happy and delighted to know that the money has doubled. We now have a pool of 28.8 million. And we have 16 partners. So we are rejoicing today because we know that these persons have been able to benefit from the resources and they have been able to share their stories. So you will see some of these persons, these groups, that they will come forward and talk about their success stories.
These stories of empowerment, innovation, and self-reliance demonstrate how COPE has touched the lives of women, men, boys, and girls. Let's take a look at 2 of the projects impacting our men and boys.
Men of God Against Violence and Abuse, Mogava, is an entity that is a faith-based organization that falls within another organization, which is Operation Save Jamaica. We exist for 2 reasons primarily. 1, to mobilize men to play their rightful roles in society, especially where fatherhood and mentorship is concerned, because there is a direct correlation between those 2, the lack of those 2, and crime and violence. And secondly, and equally important, is to advocate against violence and abuse in any form and against anyone. Through the partnership with the Bureau of Gender Affairs and the COPE initiative, it gives us hope. In that, COPE gives us hope in that we're able to pay for some services that we need in order to carry our message. For example, our radio program, Raising Boys on the Journey to Manhood, technical support and stuff like that, as well as daily operational expenses. We go to Dover Raceway and we partner there because we go where men are, and that is very important. Pop-up displays are where we will go where there is an issue and our voice needs to be heard. And there are other spaces as well, and of course we have ongoing programs, for example, Unanchored, as you can see on my shirt here, that it helps to support as well. We have a base, 28 Haining Road, where we can have our office space as well as having the counseling center for Unanchored. So without COPE, I can tell you we would not have been able to really continue. This year marks 10 years, and the Bureau of Gender Affairs, even before the COPE initiative, has supported us and have given us the platform, and we are grateful. We are grateful. Becoming a member or recipient of the COPE initiative, there has been many high points. One, the platform continues. The voice, it's out there. So it's not just about the financial support with operational costs, etc., but it's about the platform and people. Once people know that we're under the COPE or we align ourselves with BGA, the Bureau of Gender Affairs, people take us even more seriously.
I am Terry Salmon, CEO for YARD Empire. YARD meaning Youth for Arts and Recreational Development Empire. We use the visual and performing arts to impact our at-risk youth, both boys and girls. But for now, and for the last 5 years, because we're now going into 6 years, we have been focusing primarily on our boys. Our boys are being distracted. Our boys are not being cared for. The fathers have not been in the homes. And possibly the fathers have too many boys or too many children or too many homes, so they can't focus. All of us have been blessed with a talent, with a special gift. And I just wanted for our boys to recognize this. In addition, to let them also be able to use this gift as a means of income when the time arises. In addition, performing in the arts and having build on this talent, it can also help them to get scholarships, because a lot of these scholarships nowadays, they are asking for extracurricular activities. When you go to apply for a job, they ask you, are you involved? Have you ever been involved? Our boys also right now are very focused on gender-based violence and its prevention. They are, at first, they don't know what this is, but when they understand what it is and how it can help them in their own lives and in their communities, and how using the performing arts together with the prevention of gender-based violence, when they realize how it can help their family, that they can be the change in their family, they warm up to it. They are so receptive to it. Initiative, which is who I'm getting support from through the Bureau of Gender Affairs. Our boys and the youth on a whole, the fact that they can come to YARD on a Saturday morning and spend practically the whole day with us is taking them off, taking them from going out there, being attracted to other things that possibly might just be idle time. They're here learning. They're learning music. They're learning about gender-based violence and its prevention, how they can prevent it within their family, within their own community, so that it can be a stop in the generational, I call it generational curse that's happening within some of the families. What they're learning, and they themselves tell me that they're going to be the change in their family.
Another project that focuses on violence prevention is the Enough is Enough project.
My name is Novlet Grant. I'm a retired Deputy Commissioner of Police, and I have been involved in domestic violence intervention and prevention training for over 20 years, both in Jamaica and across the region. And currently, a group of us who are also retired members of the constabulary, as well as persons that we used to work with over the years, have come together. We go by the title, Enough is Enough, and our aim is to transform lives and community through a learning curve, because we believe if we can get our participants who come to these workshops to recognize and unlearn certain behaviors that fuel the violence and the abuse in our society, in our homes, we can start to do prevention work as well as intervention work. These workshops that we run have participants from the police force, from the lay magistrates, from schools, through guidance counselors and deans of discipline. We have social workers, people from healthcare backgrounds, people from the clergy. So it's a diverse group of people that we pull together, because they are all the persons that people go to for help when they have problems in the community. And we want to equip them with the knowledge and the tools required to be able to give the appropriate response to people who are in domestic violence or abusive situation, to help them. So that is what we do. The financial support from the Bureau has been integral to these workshops that we've been having. We've been doing them now for a number of years. We used to have support. Prior to COVID, there are other community members, institutions that would help, but you know what has happened with COVID. But this has been the stable form of support that we have had, and we were able to, during the COVID period, we were able to do presentations via Zoom, but they can't replace the workshop, because the workshops are very, very interactive. Participants get to share, get to do role plays, and so without the Bureau's financial support, we would have been less able to carry out the number of workshops that we've had. We've been able to go out of Kingston, obviously. We've gone to St. Thomas, we've gone to St. James more than once. We've been into we've been in Portmore, and we have also gone into the JDF at least twice. We're going back in a matter of weeks. So we have reached a wide cross-section of persons, and I think the major achievement out of these workshops comes from the participants themselves, what they have been able to share in terms of their own learning, their own growth, and the things that they have gone back and done in the community.
So you will see some of these persons, these groups, that they will come forward and talk about their success stories. They talk about their challenges as well, but they'll talk about how they could use those funds, limited as they were, to...
All right. Anyone learned anything from the video presentation? I hope you were watching. All right, so at this time I'd like to recognize Mrs. Elaine Russell King. Mrs. Russell King is from the she actually is one of the founding members of the Gender Ambassador Program at the St. Mary High School. Mrs. Russell King, are you still here? All right, we recognize you. Thank you so very much. And again, happy International Women's Day. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be moving along in the program. We're going to be highlighting the beneficiaries of the local engagement and action fund, that's the LEAF project. Right. Recognition of beneficiaries, the Local Engagement and Action Fund, LEAF project. On this International Women's Day 2024 banner event, we recognize the West beneficiaries under the Women's Entrepreneurship Support West Project Phase 3 Part 2, which marks a pivotal moment in celebrating the achievements of females entrepreneurs, particularly those with disabilities. The signing of the grant agreement between the Ministry of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport through the Bureau of Gender Affairs and Canada's Local Engagement and Action Fund, LEAF, underscores the commitment to fostering inclusive entrepreneurship and supporting marginalized groups. The West beneficiaries represent a diverse group of women who have demonstrated resilience, innovation, and determination in pursuing their entrepreneurial endeavors despite facing various challenges, including disabilities. Their success stories serve as powerful examples of empowerment and inspiration from other women striving to become similar obstacles and pursue their dreams. Recognizing and honoring these West beneficiaries at the International Women's Day banner event not only celebrates their individual achievements, but also highlights the collective impact of initiatives like West Project in fostering economic empowerment, gender equality, by providing support, resources, and opportunities for female entrepreneurs, particularly those from marginalized communities. The West Project continues to build in a more inclusive, equitable society. This serves as a reminder of the importance of investing in women's entrepreneurship and ensuring equal access to opportunity for all individuals, regardless of gender or ability. It reaffirms the commitment in creating the world where women have the chance to thrive and succeed in entrepreneurial landscape, contributing to the overall socio-economic development and empowerment. Ladies and gentlemen, we salute you. At this time, we'll be having a cultural presentation from a lady affectionately called Candy. Her name is Camelia Isaacs. Help me welcome Candy. And Candy's making her way, looking radiant and beautiful. She's afraid. Okay, you want it, Mark? Oh, that's okay.
Good afternoon, everyone. All right, let's do this again. Good afternoon, everyone. And how is everyone doing so far? The day has been an awesome day. I have been enjoying myself tremendously. And it's really great to be here. I am your VIP. What does it mean? Visually impaired what? Professional. Mrs. Rob got it right. Visually impaired professional. However, it's great to see your lovely faces. We know how it goes. In every one's heart, there is a you seed. And that you seed is called dream. And it is for us to water that dream until it becomes a tree of reality. Never give up on your dreams. Visions that can change the world, trapped inside some ordinary girl. She looks just like me,
too afraid to dream out loud. And though it's simple, your ideas, it won't make sense to everybody. You need courage now if you're gonna persevere. Yes, you gotta answer when you're called. So don't be afraid to face the world against odds. Keep the dream alive, don't let it die. If something deep inside keeps inspiring you to try, don't stop and never give up on you. Don't give up. Every victory comes in time. Work today to change tomorrow. It gets easier. Who's to say that you can't fly? And every step you take, you get closer to your destination. You can feel it now. Don't you know you're almost there? Oh, you gotta answer when you're called. So don't be afraid to face the world against odds. Keep the dream alive, don't let it die. It's something deep inside keeps inspiring you to try. Don't stop and never give up. Don't ever give up on you. Sometimes life can place a stumbling block in your way, but you gotta keep the faith and bring what's deep inside your heart to the light, and never give up. Don't ever give up on you. Who hold the pieces to complete the puzzle, and answers that can solve all mystery. Yeah. The key that can unlock your understanding. It's all inside of you. You have everything you need, so yeah. Keep the dream alive, don't let it die. It's something deep inside keeps inspiring you to try. Don't stop and never give up. Don't ever give up on you. Sometimes life can place a stumbling block in your way, but you gotta keep the faith. Bring what's deep inside your heart to the light, and never give up. Don't ever give up on you. No, no, don't give up. Ooh, don't give up. Oh, don't give up. Thank you. I remember did somebody say pull up? Like really? Thank you. I remember in 2022, right?
at an International Women's Day. I think it was Pastor Sean Williams, before he prayed. He says, turn to your neighbor, woman, and say, you are a wow. Yeah, that's what he said. I'm not telling you to do it yet. And he told us that wow means woman of worth. So you're going to turn to your neighbor, men, turn to the woman, the women, and say, you are a wow. Say it again, you are a wow. Can I get a wow? And another wow. And a super wow. What Candy would say, call the ambulance. Wow, 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 wow. So, I was having a conversation with Mrs. Rob. I have to tell the story. Mrs. Rob, I hope you don't mind. And I told her I'm going to write a song called Woman of Worth. It was for something else. And when I said to her, then what happens after I write the song? And she said, record it and sing it. Just like that. Bad people talk. Yeah, she really did bad me up that day. Anyway, I went ahead and I recorded it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the end product. Joy. I want you to, you're going to be singing with me after a while, right? So the chorus is simply, I am a woman of worth. That's my title from birth. I've been gifted with a purpose on this planet called Earth. I am a woman of worth. Let's go. Can I get some volume on the track, please? Thank you. Yeah. You are a woman of worth. That's your title from birth. You've been gifted with a purpose on this planet called Earth. You are a woman of worth. We're gonna sing it again. You are a woman of worth. Whoa, to get it already. I like it. Woo. That's your title from birth. You've been gifted with a purpose on this planet called. You can put your hands together if you feel like it. You are a woman of worth. Yeah. You were poised to win, despite life's turns and spins. Somewhere deep inside, a champion resides. Bring it out, the world will see your true design. Let me tell you why you are a woman of worth. Hey, and that's your title from birth. Yeah, you've been gifted with a purpose on this planet called Earth. Oh, you are a woman of worth. Hey, just like an eagle soaring high, you were born to fly at a speed beyond measure. In your confidence, find pleasure. You're a queen whose crown defines your treasure. Whoa, you are a woman of worth. And that's your title from birth. You've been gifted with a purpose on this planet called Earth. You are a woman of worth. This is my favorite part. So can I get a wow to the woman with the fire in her eyes, and another wow to her brightly beaming light. Can I get a super wow to the strides she makes with competence and grace? Wow, she's a woman of worth. Can I get a wow to the woman with the fire in her eyes, and another wow to her brightly beaming light? Wow to the strides she makes with confidence and grace. Wow, she's a woman of worth. Now if you believe that you are a woman of worth, I want you to stand to your feet, and we're gonna put our hands together, and we're gonna affirm ourselves today. I am a woman of worth. Ready? 2, 3, let's go.
from birth. Yes, I've been gifted with a purpose on this planet called Earth. I am a woman. You gotta grab somebody's hand next to you and tell them, sing, I'm a woman. I am a woman of worth. The world is my stage. That's my title from my title from birth. I've been gifted with a purpose on this planet called Earth. Whoa, I am a woman of worth. Hey, I'm royalty. I am a woman of worth. I am a woman of worth, and that's my title. That's my title. That's my title from birth. I've been gifted with a purpose on this planet called Earth. Whoa, I am a woman of worth. I've been gifted with a purpose. I've been gifted with a purpose on this planet called Earth. Whoa, I am a woman of worth. I am a woman of worth. I am a woman. Nobody can fill my shoes. I am a woman. I'm a queen and I wear my crown with confidence. I am a woman of worth. Way! Thank you.
Oh my goodness. Candy, candy, candy. Candy, candy, candy. Candy, candy, candy. Oh my goodness. I am a woman of worth. Come on, ladies. Come on. Our time. That's my title from birth. I'm in the wrong key. I've been gifted with a purpose on this planet called Earth. I am a woman of worth. Oh my, one more time, come on. I am a woman of worth. Yeah, that's my title from birth. Come on, attitude. I've been gifted with a purpose on this planet called Earth. I am a woman of worth. Woo! Loving it. You see how our women are talented? You see how our women are talented? Oh my goodness. Candy, love you, girl. Effortlessly. You know, you have some singers when they're singing and hitting some notes, some of it dip deep, you know. They have to go all the way down to a pint, you know. She just, and she just, Candy girl, love you, girl. Can we applaud Candy one more time, ladies and gentlemen? Original song by The Candy. And I'm happy that Lady Robinson encouraged her to do a recording. And it's beautiful. Love it. I feel like I'm having church up in here. I feel like I'm going to have a church. Behave yourself, Nikisha. Behave yourself. Oh, Lord. I love it. I want to do it again, but probably towards the end. It's all right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have another cultural presentation. And at this time, I hope he's here is somebody who I admire very much. Dwight and Company, are you here? Dwight Richards and Company, are you here? Dwight? Is he here? Is he right there? Is he here? Dwight and Company? All right, they're not ready yet. All right, not a problem. When he gets here, phase 3, please let me know as soon as he arrives. All right, ladies and gentlemen, moving on in the program. After that beautiful rendition, we are going to be moving on to recognizing our outstanding partners. And I have something here to read. And it's pretty lengthy, but it's very, very much worth it. So phase 3, let's go again. The Ministry of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport, through the national machinery of gender equality, the Bureau of Gender Affairs, would like to take the opportunity to acknowledge some of our outstanding key partners. The National Policy for Gender Equality, the NPGE, is guided by 4 key principles: gender equality and social justice, political leadership and commitment, multi-sectoral approach and partnership, and a participatory approach. The latter two principles define how this policy should be implemented. With these principles in mind, gender focal points, GFPs, are established as mechanism within organizations, mainly the ministry departments and agencies, the MDAs, so many acronyms, to facilitate the policy's effective implementation on the ground. Gender mainstreaming is the most vital aspect of the implementation of the NPGE and the GFPs. The GFPs are expected to facilitate the effective gender mainstreaming within their organization by developing, implementing, and monitoring gender-sensitive policies, plans, programs, projects within their respective organizations. Today, this special day, we recognize some of our outstanding GFP who continuously promote and effectively execute gender mainstreaming initiatives within their organizations, which consistently moves Jamaica and indeed the region as a whole towards realizing a society achieving gender equality and gender equity for all its citizens. Organizations include the Jamaica Customs Agency, Mrs. Princess Poyser. Mrs. Poyser, are you here today? We recognize you, Mrs. Poyser. The Development Bank of Jamaica, Mr. O'Dane Brooks. Mr. Brooks, are you here today? We recognize you, sir. Cimex Jamaica Limited, Mrs. Olivia Watson. Mrs. Watson, are you here today? We recognize you. The government of Jamaica icon and present her to the Gender Advocates Award, Mrs. Sharon Coburn Robinson. Oh my goodness. Lady Rob, look how they surprised you. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We're asking you to stand right here, Mrs. Robinson, right here, please. Well-deserved award. Congratulations, Mrs. Coburn Robinson. Awesome. Can we just applaud her just now? Can we really applaud this woman? Oh my goodness, well-deserved, well-deserved Gender Advocate Award. Oh my Lord, she's blushing, unexpected. Look at her face. Congratulations to you. All right. Thank you so very much. I am going to be asking Mrs. Princess Poyser from the Jamaica Customs Agency to make her way to collect her award. Is she here today? Jamaica Customs? Or a representative? It's a very important arm of Jamaica, you know. You can walk. Okay. Very important. Whether you're ordering things online, whether you're traveling, very important agency. Congratulations, Mrs. Poyser. Awesome, awesome. Thank you. Applaud her, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so very much, Mrs. Poyser. The Development Bank of Jamaica, Mr. O'Dane Brooks. Mr. Brooks, are you here today? Do we have a representative from the Development Bank of Jamaica? Do we have anyone representative, the DBJ? No? All right. Is it CIMEX? CIMEX Jamaica Limited, Mrs. Olivia Watson. Mrs. Watson, can you make your way? Or a representative? I'm sure we're all well fed. Can we applaud the group, please? There we go. Awesome. Thank you. We have Ocean by H10 Hotels, Mrs. Kellyanne Garrick. Mrs. Garrick, are you here today? Do we have a representative? Ocean H10 Hotels, do we have a representative? No? All right. She's coming? Oh, she has left? All right. Ministry of National Security, Mrs. Carla Thomas Wilson. Mrs. Wilson, are you in the house? She's making her way. Mrs. Wilson, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Congratulations to you and your team, Mrs. Wilson. Awesome. Congratulations to your team. Mrs. Wilson, can you sing like Woman Corporal Murray? Can you sing? Mrs. Wilson, can you sing as well like Woman Corporal Murray? No? No? Okay. Boy, I didn't know they come out fast. All right. Jamaica Customs Agency again. Mr. Matthew Smith Barrett. Are you here today? Matthew Smith Barrett. And he's a JP as well. Do we have a representative from the Jamaica Customs Agency? All right. Can we clap them, ladies and gentlemen? Can we clap them? All right. Thank you so very much. We have a special award. It goes to the Saints and Disabilities Association Benevolent Society. Do we have a representative from that group? Saints and Disability Association Benevolent Society? Oh, so Miss Sankey will be collecting the award. Miss Sankey? Oh, she's making her way. Oh, that's the lady who won the prize earlier. Come along, Miss Sankey. Awesome, 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 awesome. Awesome. Thank you so very much. Awesome. Thank you. And Mrs. Sankey was able to win a prize earlier, remember? I am so proud, so honored. Congratulations, Mrs. Sankey, to you and your team. All right, thank you. So we're still waiting on, thank you so much, Mrs. Rob. We're still waiting on Mr. Richards. Not sure if he's here as yet. but we are going to be moving right along. At this time, we're going to be having something called our empowerment walk. And if you believe that you're extremely special, ladies, I'm going to be asking Mrs. Joni I'm going to ask her ladies to stand. Ladies, can you stand, please? Ladies in uniform, ladies outside the uniform, may I ask us all to stand, please, at this time. We're about to close, so don't worry yourself. Nothing for you to worry about, really. So if you notice on your table, you'll see some words, some very inspiring words, whether it's motivation, I'm inspired. Anybody see anything on the tables? Oh, well, I saw some. Okay, great. So you see some encouraging stuff there, okay? So I have Joni. She'll be coming around with some other labels. And I'm going to ask you to take a label. And that same song that Candy did, that same song, we're going to be walking or strutting our stuff on the runway. Women in uniform, are you ready? Jamaica Fire Brigade, you ready? Fire people? JDF, are you ready? JDF not ready? You're not ready for war? JCF, are you ready? Have they left? You're ready, awesome. The nurses, are you here? Are you ready? Our teachers, are you ready? All other women group, are you ready? Awesome. Mrs. Joni, she's handing them out. All right. Phase 3, may I have the track for Candy's song again, please? I think it's going to be my theme for the rest of the year. I am loving this song. It says, you're a woman of worth. That's your title from birth. You've been gifted with a purpose on this planet called Earth. You are a woman of worth. Candy? May I take the microphone over to you and you just give us a little piece? I can take it to you. Phase 3, you ready? All right.
You've been gifted with a purpose on this planet called Earth. You are a woman of worth. Sing it again. You are a woman of worth. That's your title from birth. You've been gifted with a purpose on this planet called Earth. You are a woman of worth. You were poised to win, despite life's turns and spins. Somewhere deep inside, a champion resides. Bring it out, the world will see your true design. Whoa, you are a woman of worth. Sing it, that's your title from birth. You've been gifted with a purpose on this planet called Earth.
If you have received something, I'm going to ask you all to just step out. You're going to form a line, and this is the runway.
Just like an eagle soaring high.
So you're going to walk and strut your
You
stuff.
were born to fly.
So you're going to strut your stuff, ladies, and show your card.
Speed beyond measure in your confidence.
This is our day to celebrate, ladies.
You're a queen.
And you turn and you go down.
You find your treasure.
Come on, we are.
You are a woman of worth.
That's all right.
And that's your
Come on, ladies.
title from birth.
Today's our day to shine. Come on,
You've
ladies.
been gifted with a purpose on this planet called Earth.
And if you believe it,
You are a woman of worth.
woman of worth, come on, ladies.
Can I get a wow to the woman with the fire in her eye?
I have some spot prizes enough, so come on, ladies.
Brightly beaming light. Wow to the stride she makes with competence and grace. Wow, she's a woman
Wow.
of worth. Can I get a wow? to the woman with the fire in her eyes. Wow! To her brightly gleaming light. Wow! To the stride she makes with soulfulness and grace. Wow! She's a woman of worth.
JDF, did he come up
now
here?
Now is your time to declare it over yourselves.
Where is he?
I am a woman of worth. Ready. Ready.
Come on, JDF, where are you at? You got to march our soldiers.
I am a woman of worth.
Oh, we see the nurses here. Come on.
That's my title from birth.
Come on, we're declaring, you know, we're declaring.
I've been gifted with a purpose on this planet called Earth. I am a woman of worth.
Looking lovely ladies in uniform.
I am a woman of worth. Well, this is my stage, that's my title from birth. I've been gifted with a purpose on this planet called Earth. Whoa, I am a woman of worth.
Just one more time.
Oh, I am a woman of worth.
Why the fire people them now give up, you know?
That's
my a prize, them work for, you know? Them a work for prize, you know? Come on.
I've been gifted with a purpose on this planet called Earth.
Yeah, ladies.
I am a woman of worth.
Come on, everybody, one more time.
I am a woman of worth.
How you feeling today?
That's my title from birth.
You've been gifted.
You've been gifted with a purpose on this planet called Earth. I am a woman of worth. I've been gifted. I've been gifted with a purpose on this planet called Earth. I am a woman of worth. 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 One more time. I am a woman of worth.
Woo! Applaud yourselves. Thank you so very much, ladies. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my God, this is such an honor. I didn't say getting the prize to walk, you know. You see your ear look pretty? Take time and go on, please. All right, I know some persons want prizes, right? I know I don't have prizes for everybody. So what I'm going to ask persons to do, if I'm allowed, I need 10 people. Hold on, not from the same table. I'm going to ask you to do some things. So if I could get 10 people, I can get fire. I definitely need soldier and fire and police. So not in the race. Nurse, teachers, and not in the race. Just 10 people line up right here quickly. Please. So I need a fire, I need a police, I need a soldier, I need a teacher, I need transport, Lord have mercy. All right, nobody else. How much I reach now? Mighty God. Look at the women of worth. Is what me get myself into, Jesus? Okay, can we, okay. So just face the audience, please. Let me count. You see that prettier lady come back in the line because she want prize, you know. You are here. So I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Is 20? So it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. I need 2 more. Let's make it 20. Lord God, take time. 20. It doesn't mean that you're going to get 20 prizes. Just want to make that absolutely clear. I think that's where the English accent kind of come in a little bit. Are you hearing it? Are you hearing it? It's there. So it really is a challenge. I hope you don't have any heels. All right. So it can be a brisk walk. The soldiers can show you, right? So this is something I'm going to do with a twist because I can be a little bit crazy. So it's a walking challenge. I'm going to ask you to go get something from the audience, and the first set of persons that come back will remain. All right? It could be anything, all right? Ready? I'm going to ask you to go get something from the audience, and you come back in line here. Right? So the first, I'm going to tell you what to get. So the first couple of persons to arrive, they will remain. If I say, sorry, too late, then you have to go back to your seats. All right? Everybody good? Okay, let's go. I would like someone to bring back to me. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's it. Stop. No one else. If it didn't come back, if it did not come back with it, just go back. Hold on. So I want no one else to come back, okay? Hey, oh no, kill me up here, you know. All right. So thank you. Return the sanitizers and come back. Yeah, man, you can return the sanitizers to the persons and come back quickly. So this is part of our empowerment walk. You can return it and come back to me, please. Return it to the person and come back to me. All right? I'm not sure why the fire lady screamed out a while ago and she a fire woman. Like, I'm not too certain that she's a fire. How many persons are we down to now? We should be far less than 20. How many persons we have now? So I have 11 people. So we're going to do it and we're going to cut down until we reach a certain number. All right? One other challenge. Can someone please bring me a $50 bill, the new one? Watch them. Hold on a little bit there. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 seconds. Nobody else after nurse. Stop. Ush, 10 seconds gone. Ush. No one is after nurse. All right? How many persons we have? 2, 4, 6, 8. You know? I feel like taking the money from money, but it will be wrong. But you know what I'm curious about? Nobody knows what I'm going to say. But you see, as I say it, I see the fire lady. Sit here. I don't know. Are you reading my mind? What's happening? Oh my goodness. All right. You can give back the people them their money, please. Huh? Fire on the alert. I love that. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. All right. So we're almost there, right? Hey, I'm tell you, Mrs. Rob, I have some strong woman, you know. Oh, no. All right. Can someone please give me I'm going to be very specific. The car keys of any Toyota vehicle. Toyota. No, man, in the group. You were in the group? All right. Hold on, stop. All right, stop. Nobody else. Jesus. Mrs. Robbins, what me get myself into? All right, nobody else. How many persons we down to? 2, 4, 6, 8. Awesome. You're working. Where the fire people them come from? We don't have everything. What is that happening? Does it say Toyota? All right. Can you please? Okay. Can you go back, please? All right. One more. Right? Mrs. Cook, you have enough gifts? You have enough tokens? No, man, it wouldn't be so many. I want to know how many so I can cut off, all right? The sponsorship, the spa, the gift certificates and all. All right, one more. Hopefully, it's one more. And this time I'm going to give you around 10 seconds to do this. I need... Ready? Listen carefully. Who wears something I need the left foot of a size 7 shoe. The left foot of a size 7 shoe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Hold on. Jesus. Look on excitement. Look on excitement. Mighty God. So we're down to what now? 2, 4, 6 people. Everybody else go back, please. So why you switch the left to the right foot, Miss Pretty Dress? Jesus. All right. I did was a 7.5, you know, that's 7.5. That is 7.5. Go cutting it down. What do you have? I need to see it. I need to see it. Let me see. Me don't know that number. Look how boot me get, all right? Where's yours? All right, so how many persons we have? 2, 4, 6? Do we have 6 prizes? Do we have 6 vouchers or we need to go a little lower? The 7 here look big though. The 7 look like it have a long time. All right. That's all right. That's okay. Can you tell me how many vouchers? I have 6 ladies here. All right, 6 ladies, can you join me on stage, please? Ladies and gentlemen, can we applaud them? Can we applaud the team? You can take the stairs, you know. All right, let me stand so we can see you all. Can we applaud our fighters? Empowered to go. All right, so I can see CMEX. I have the fire people. Nurse, and we have the soldier, we have a police. So clap them, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be handing them with their gifts. Joni, can you hand it out? Congratulations. I don't know how the fire people are reading my mind. I don't know. Won't they get $50 bill? I saw on the alert. But a $50 bill, the new one. You have pins and needles? You have shoes glue. If I love on one more time, love it. Love it. I wonder if I can get a word down there. We can talk after. Admiral, I will talk, Admiral, talk after. Thank you so very much. All the ladies received their prize. Thank you so very much, ladies. You may make your way down. Thank you so very much. Thank you also for participating on the empowerment walk. Thank you. If it were, huh? So the lady over there, so the coordinator there, please to go to her in Jesus' name. Oh, you need to get something as well. Thank you so very much, ladies. Can you give yourselves a round of applause again? Round of applause. Thank you so very much. If it was a different setting, you know, trust me, we were not done yet, all right? But we understand. So thank you so very much, ladies and gentlemen. At this time, I'm asking you to take your seat. We're just about to close off. And we're going to be asking at this time to give the closing remarks. Going to be inviting Mrs. Rochelle Graham Barnes. She is the Acting Director, National Shelter, Bureau of Gender Affairs, Ministry of Culture, Gender, Entertainment, and Sport. Ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome Mrs. Rochelle Graham Barnes.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. It is well known that all good things must come to an end, and today's banner event was indeed a very good thing. And so, before we leave to continue investing in women and girls to accelerate progress in gender equality, equity, and socioeconomic empowerment, allow me to share a few closing remarks and extend my heartfelt gratitude to each and every one of you for joining us today. First and foremost, thank you to our partners and sponsors who continue to invest in our Jamaican women and girls, the European Union delegation to Jamaica, the Canadian High Commission in Jamaica, the United Nations Multi-Country Office in Jamaica, Palace Amusement Company, Progressive Grocers of Jamaica Limited, Bella Oasis, Le Champ Cosmetics, and Ocean Coral Spring Hotel. Our deepest appreciation for your continued partnership and support, which is a further signal of your unwavering support and commitment and investment in our women and girls. My heartfelt gratitude also goes to our keynote speaker, Mrs. Audrey Tugwell Henry. What a dynamic woman. Your current leadership position as the President and CEO of Scotia Group Jamaica and Senior Vice President of Scotia Caribbean North and Central Region is a true demonstration of what is possible when we invest in women and girls in leadership. Your words have provided inspiration for the women and girls who have participated in today's celebratory forum and challenged us to invest in the next woman or girl we have a chance to. To our distinguished speakers, our very own Minister, Honorable Minister Olivia Grange, Permanent Secretary Mr. Denzel Thorpe, our Principal Director, Ms. Sharon Coburn Robinson, Mr. Dennis Zulu, the representatives on behalf of Her Excellency High Commissioner Emina Tudakovic and Her Excellency Ambassador Marian Van Steen, Mrs. Allen March, our wonderful chairperson, Mrs. Nikisha Blair, a very special thank you for being with us today and sharing in this occasion. We have come a far way and still have further to go in investing in our women and girls. What would this day be without our cultural presentations sprinkled in between the different discussions? The Jamaica Constabulary Force Band. Let us show them our appreciation. Irish Sisters. Kimila Candy Isaacs. Simply amazing. Can I get a wow? Thank you. To you, women, girls, our distinguished guests, who we celebrate this and every day, your invaluable contribution to our society is seen, and today we acknowledge you in every area of your work and your being. You are what Mrs. Robinson would say, lit, L-I-T-T. The diversity and range of experiences represented here reminds us of the strength that comes from unity and collaboration. I would like to express gratitude to the Valley team members of the Bureau of Gender Affairs, especially the members of the IWD 2024 Steering Committee. Please stand so you can be acknowledged and we can recognize you for the work that you have done. Please, if you could come to the front here. These are the members of the committee who have planned and put everything in place. Activity. I'm going to just ask you to come forward. Thank you, Mr. Thomas, the only male on the committee. We thank you supporting us as women. Thank you, team. To to our colleagues at the wider Ministry of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport who have worked tirelessly to ensure the smooth running of this event. Special thanks to other members such as Mr. Hamish Murphy, the live stream team, Mr. Russell and the Affirm Ambulance team. We are grateful for your continued dedication and commitment. Who provided our live stream today? We thank you. Of course, we thank you all, distinguished guests, all the speakers, the participants and supporters who have made this event a success. Thank you, and may you continue to empower, inspire, and lead with a deep commitment to gender equality and women's empowerment, because together we can break down barriers, shatter glass ceilings, and create a future where women's leadership is not only celebrated, but expected. Thank you. And that's it. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Oh, there's a special presentation.
Yo, big.
Stay here, right? Okay. So we have a lovely, effervescent, dapper, fashionable, witty person in our midst today. And we are meeting her for the very first time. The only person who knows her, well, probably just a few others, but not many persons who know her. And this is her first time gracing our stage and doing chairperson services for us. And I'm sure you'll agree with me that she did exceptionally well. So we just want to show some love. Wow. Right. So.
Wow. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for coming. That's a wrap.